We're live, everybody. So hopefully everybody can see the table because it's looking a little crazy. Um, so happy our reading. Happy Thursday. How's everybody doing, by the way? So, let me move this down just a little bit. Okay. So happy Thursday, everybody. Happy hours. Questions still open. The list is still open. If you're interested, I will be doing a raffle for free reading, free love reading of your choice with me. So I'm gonna go ahead and call out. I'm gonna do a number generator based off of the number that you're out on the list, and then that will determine who the winner is. So I'm gonna do it that way towards the end of the live when we're done taking submissions. So the list is very much still open if you're interested. Um, mm, Questions such as like what? What do you mean? Like pregnancy question? Like for example, like what question would you ask? Amira. That was weird. That water just dropped like that. Okay, so the list is in the chat so you guys know where we're at. Breyonna is person 1. Person 2 on the list is Mahogany. Person 3 on the list is Lanay. Person 4 on the list is Alexis. And person 5 is Simone. So if you guys want to purchase your own reading, I do leave timestamps in the description after the live next to your name. Of course, you can go anonymous if you would like. If you want to go by your initials, your YouTube name, that is fine. This live will be up, so you can always come back and watch. Okay. Yeah, I guess I could tap into the energy around your pregnancy. I try to stay away from any health questions, but just like as far as the energy around your pregnancy, I can tap into that. All right, y'all. So let me know at any point if you guys have a hard time hearing me, if the sound sounds bad or something like that. I'm praying and crossing my fingers nobody calls me during the live because that always seems to happen. So, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, if you like clockwork, it never fails. Somebody calls me like clockwork. Never fails. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started in the live. Hopefully that does not happen again. So Breyonna, you are first on the list. And let's see, 326. 326 is your timestamp. Okay. All right. So your first question is, how can you connect more deeply with your feminine energy? Your love question is, what energies are influencing your journey towards your life partner? Okay. Let's see. So how can you connect more deeply with your feminine energy? It's a good question to ask. Let's see. Divine Spirit, Holy Spirit, thank you for divine energy as for protection to surround all of my viewers who are here to receive a guidance, a message. Those who pay for a reading, give them the divine wisdom and insight that they need. Ask for permission to tap into Breyonna's energy. And what is the guidance, the advice for her that is from clear sources, divine source energy, love, of truth, wisdom. What is the message for Breyonna? How can she tap more into her feminine energy deeply? What is the way to go about this for her specifically? Okay. Page of Pentacles. Judgment. 4 of Swords. 7 of Swords. Right off the bat, sis, like, this feels like an internal thing because feminine energy is a intuitive, subconscious, more of a reflective energy, more of like like deep energy of emotions, that realm of the heart. And so it's, I feel like this is an introspective energy. It's like something maybe that Spirit saying like invest in reflecting on the past. There's something that Spirit shows you from time to time, or often, like where it's very loud and clear. Like with the judgment, to me, that's like when our spiritual team is like really loud and clear, like trying to get our attention to the point where we can't ignore, we can't deny it. It's like you gonna hear us, you gonna hear us out. Like we gonna make sure you get the message. That's kind of the energy that I get from this. Like Spirit, your divine team wants you to take heed to the messages. It's something about, it could be the past coming up for a reason, like coming up to the surface so that you can release it. So they want you to sit with something. With the Four of Swords, it's like something you haven't fully recovered from, something that you haven't fully let go of or healed. And it could be something that you're avoiding, maybe because maybe it's confusing to you. You don't understand why you're being reminded. Let's say it's an ex, right? And you're reminded of an ex through many different sources. Let's say like memories pop up, or a song that you guys used to resonate with together, or something that comes on all the time, and it's like, what is going on? Like, this song is old, why is this popping up? Or people coming up with that name and reminding you of that person. It's it's something that is reminding you of a past energy. And it could be multiple things. It may not just be one past thing that's coming up. It could be different things of the past. And the reason why it's coming up is so that you can finally close this out. Now, to connect with yourself more deeply in your feminine energy is to feel, is to be receptive to what's going on inside of you, to reflect, to be centered and connected to what's going on with your inner being, right? So that's one way to tap more deeply into it. That's what I feel like they're calling you to, like rise to the occasion of this energy, and not shy away from it, not run from it. Because it is something that I feel like you're confused by, you're conflicted by, you're not sure why it's happening. I feel like you're not sure. It doesn't make sense to you. And Spirit saying, like, rather than being like, okay, I'll throw in the towel, I don't get it, I'm frustrated by it, like, okay, let's sit with this, let's see what's going on, Spirit, like, reveal to me. Like, they want you to go within yourself. There's something calling your attention forth, because I feel like the judgment comes as a reminder, like, let's clean up before this cycle ends, because there's a new cycle about to begin, a new chapter that you're about to step into. So it's like, let's deal with this stuff first. It could be like you're going through a spiritual awakening as well at this time. And it's like Spirit saying, be patient with yourself, be compassionate. I was seeing flowers, so it makes sense. With the Page of Pentacles, there's flowers here that's standing out to me. They're like, I don't know if they're not tulips. What are these? I don't know what those are, but the fact that they're red tells me that it could be one or two things. Like you have to be passionate about something about your future, or letting go, like whatever it is I got to get out of my way, I'm going to deal with it, I'm going to address it, and I'm going to pour that energy back into myself. But it's also like the root chakra, or something about the root, the foundation of something. But Spirit is saying it's important for you to, like, this is the start of it. Like, don't deny or ignore whatever it is that's trying to get your attention, like from Spirit. Like, Spirit is trying to get your attention in some sort of way. And I feel like 100%, like I'm almost 100% sure. I say like 99, 98% sure. But it's something about your past that you're reminded of, and it's like frustrating. But it's like, no, this is coming up for a reason. It could even be like a little bit of future energy too. Like, okay, I don't understand what these messages mean. I don't know why I'm seeing this or seeing that. Why am I having dreams of this or that, whatever. Spirit wants you to go within and sit with it, like tap into it more. Don't shy away from it, or don't get frustrated because it doesn't make sense off top. So that's what I'm getting as far as like to tap more deeply. That's just one of the ways, like at least right now at this point in your life, that's where they're wanting you to go. They start with that, because that is a level of self-nurturing, to give yourself the room and the permission to tap into yourself and your feelings and your emotions, and why certain things are coming up, like rather than shying away from it and just being like, nah, I'm just gonna ignore it. This is bothering me. How is candle wax? Okay, so the second question was, what energies are influencing your journey towards your future, or your life partner rather? Okay, so let's see. Holy Spirit, what energies are influencing Breyonna's journey? Ooh, They was already ready to answer that question. I'm telling you. Okay. Okay, Spirit. I got you. I get it. Okay. Dang. You got a lot of cards. Wow. Okay. All right. Let me pace myself because I'm trying to figure out how to like read all of this. Okay. So you have the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Knight. Ooh, shit. The Knight of Wands, and the Emperor. Four of Pentacles. You got hella cards. And the Knight of Pentacles. So you have 3 knights here. As a queen with all these knights, I feel like Spirit saying like, what's influencing your journey, it may seem like annoying and it may seem like, why do I have to deal with that type of shit? But, you know, Spirit is funny sometimes. But I feel like it's influences of lovers, past lovers, or maybe present lovers, or just like a present experience that may seem like it's not progressing, or it's like this like very flaky love energy, very juvenile, immature energies. Whether these are people that are emotionally immature, emotionally unavailable. It's something with this. I don't like it, but not like in a sense that like for you. I feel like personally this is for, I see why it's important, but the energies of the lovers, I don't like the energy, if that makes sense. So it's like things that you're dealing with, it's like experiments. It not experiment. I would more so say like, and I know it's gonna be triggering. This word is very triggering. A lesson. Lessons within connections that are just meant to be temporary, maybe, or an experience to kind of get you to open up, or an experience maybe that is more of a painful thing rather than more like this lighthearted, let me open you up, let me open some doors for you, let me show you that you're appreciated, let me show you you're beautiful, but I can't stay long, I'm just meant to show you that type of energy. And then there's those energies that are more painful, like flaky lovers, you know, ghosting and, you know, that type of stuff, unreliable, not showing up, not being well matched energy for you, like what you're bringing to the table. So it's kind of like those experiences ironically are bringing you to your life partner, because I feel like it's going to help you with your receptivity. With the Four of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, even, it's like the receptivity is like what you give, like what you have to give versus what you're receiving. Are you making yourself available to what's available to you and what truly can give back to you, truly nurture you, truly show up in love? Are you at a place with yourself where you're showing up for yourself even? Because it's like, we can ask for a partner that is emotionally available, mature, mentally mature, someone that is reliable, someone that is, you know, a loving partner, all these good qualities. But it's like, are we open to that? Are we open to receive that energy, really? Or are we at a playing field that we're at this playing field where we're not really opening ourselves up to receive that type of love, and we're kind of playing the low field with the dudes, you know, that lack that emotional intelligence, emotional maturity, or someone that just doesn't have the ability or the capacity to give in a relationship or show up for a connection, do what's necessary to be selfless in love. Like, you got to ask yourself these questions, like, am I even available for that myself? And sometimes it's with yourself. Like, you got to see, like, am I even available for me, you know, on that level? But I feel like, yeah, your experiences with the good, the bad, the ugly, you know, connections are what's leading you to your partner. Because again, it's like, are you receptive to that type of connection? Because the type of union maybe that you're asking for, especially with this Hierophant card, the type of union you're looking for, it does seem like you want something that is stable and sturdy, like someone that is reliable, someone you can trust and lean on, someone that is supportive of you, supportive of your connection, someone that is a giver, you know, not a selfish taking energy. Because I feel like you're a giver with the Queen of Pentacles, but it's time for you to receive as well. Like, you give way more than you receive. So it's like you have to have that balance here. So I do get that with the Two of Pentacles as well. There's a need of balance when it comes to what's being given, what's being valued. Like, maybe reprioritizing your values in love and relationships, or are you getting what you actually know that you deserve? in love and relationships, and are you showing up for that? Because it's like, if you're still showing up for the partners that lack that thing that you're looking for, then it's like you're saying yes to that energy rather than the opposite. So when you say no to the lack of effort and, you know, whatever else that is not giving to you in the way that you deserve, the more you're going to attract or show up and be like, no, it's time to step the game up. I'm only going to make myself available for these type of connections and energies. I'm no longer playing in the field with these type of energies anymore. So there's some that serve a purpose in like a positive way. Like, it's all positive, but more of like a soft, more welcoming energy. Like, okay, this is a good person. This is a good guy. And then there's the other side where it's more of a painful experience, or it has been painful. So this is all, you know, what I'm getting so far as like the journey right now, where it's taking you to your partner, but it's helping you to open up. I hope I'm making sense, because you asked, where is your current energies taking you as far as the journey to your life partner, and I feel like these experience with these connections is helping you. You know, the catalyst, the soft catalyst and also the painful catalyst, are helping to bring you into that connection where you actually make yourself available for the highest form of I feel like a balanced love, a harmonious love, where it's an equal give and take with someone that has the ability to give to you in ways that you have not been able to like experience with other people, or didn't allow yourself to receive. And it could be a bit more than what you're expecting. With the Ace of Swords, like a double-edged sword, this journey is both like beautiful and also painful at the same time on your way to your partner. So I hope this makes sense, or I hope I made sense with this. Breaking it down. Okay. And I'm sorry if I keep clearing my throat over and over, you guys. I have a little bit of a cold, and I went out last night and I was singing and shit all loud and shit. So now my throat is just like, it's cut off. So that was your reading, Breyonna, sis. I hope it resonates. I hope it made sense. And as always, I'm sending much love to you. Enjoy your weekend, sis. Be safe. Let's go ahead and move on to Miss Mahogany. All right, Miss Mahogany, your time stamp is 1716. Goodness, I can't get the time, the little decimal thing. Okay. Okay, so sis, your question was, hold on. What is the deeper meaning or learning from your relationship with blank? What is the deeper meaning or learning from your relationship with blank? Okay. All right. You're welcome, sis. I'm glad it made sense. It's always a relief if a message makes sense. I'm like, sis, make it make sense. Okay, Mahogany. What are you supposed to take or learn from this experience with your relationship with blank? You know who? Clear up previous energy, spirit. Love, all parties involved, love and peace. Amen. Ashe. Ask for permission to tap into Mahogany's energy and her personal interest. What does she need to know as far as the lesson, or what she's supposed to take from this experience with this person in question? Okay. Fool. Whoa, your cards flying out like Pisces, fish, fresh out of water. Seven of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. Let's start there, because I'm going to stop. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, it was the Temperance card with the Ace of Cups even at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like this is about being open. Okay, kind of relaxing, getting out of your head, not rushing the process, kind of trusting in the flow or the order of things. Like, yes, there's things that we need to step in scene and like, you know, act and do our part in the movie, but there's also a part where you have to also take directions. So I feel like the director is your spiritual team, is source God, it's a higher order, but there is like, your part in this is to be open, to be receptive to the experience. But I feel like not to where you're walking blindly, because there's a part of you that feels like you're walking blindly into something, or you don't have enough guidance, you don't have enough maybe information. And I feel like part of that is the kind of like an extensive desire to know, like things that maybe are not, I shouldn't say are not relevant, but it kind of goes against the purpose of you experiencing the connection. Like, there's certain things that you don't need to know. And not saying like spirit wants you to just be blind and just be unwise, but it's like spirit wouldn't have you be in this position of flow and like be open and trust and be present if it wasn't safe for you to do that. And of course, like, your wisdom and your discernment has to be there as well to know like, okay, obviously I'm open to the experience, but as soon as like this person shows me that it's not safe for me to trust them, or they're showing me that they don't value, or we don't have the same values, or we're not on the same page, and it's just not, their intentions are different from mine, then I can exit left. But if there's nothing like there that's indicating an issue or problem, spirit is saying like, flow with it, be open, you know, because there is something healing about this energy as well. And I keep getting like this energy of divine time and patience, especially with the Temperance, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune kind of gives me that energy of divine, like, timing and order. But there's a bit of like this energy of spontaneous energy. I cannot talk. Hold on. My throat is itchy. Okay. Like the spontaneous energy here of not being frivolous, because I feel like the Wheel of Fortune and the Fool, it's like it can be taken as like risk taken, like foolery, being naive, but no, I feel like this is divinely, like the path is lit up for you. There's something greater that you can't see, so it's like just trust and fall into our arms type of thing. And I feel like that might be a little hard for you, whether it's hard for you in general to kind of fall into the arms of like divine source and what they're doing, or just with this situation, it's like a little bit hard. They're not really highlighting the person per se. The person's kind of just like, they're kind of like, let's say like somebody's guiding you on a tightrope. Like, they're kind of like, okay, yeah, come on, like, follow me. It's kind of like that. And it's like you're scared, you're looking down like, okay, I'm a tightrope, I could fall at any moment. But spirit is kind of like, stay focused and present in the connection. You know what I mean? Because if you're distracted by what could go wrong, you're not paying attention. You're not present. Like, this person could be a great person and you'll miss out on the experience because you're looking down like, oh my God, I'm going to fall. What if this happens? What if that happens? And you're in your head. Or this person could be showing you that they're completely just not for you, but because you're just in your head and you're worried and projecting it on the future, what if it's this and what if that happens and all of that, you're not present, you're not paying attention. So I feel like spirit wants you to be present with this connection. That's pretty much the biggest thing. I feel like there is elements of this that do feel faded, which it is, but I feel like from what I can see right now, just what's present, like, it's faded in a sense of helping you, if that makes sense. It's helping you to be receptive. It's helping you to like be like, use your discernment, your wisdom, but also to enjoy and not over project, and to trust spirit, like, beyond anything or anybody else. Like, trust your divine team has your best in interest. And when, again, the key thing here, spirit is saying, like, when you're not present and you're projecting too much into the future, or you're projecting fears into the situation, you're not going to be able to see things as they are because you're not present to even experience or feel the energy. You know what I mean? Or listen and like pay attention to what's really going on. So that's what I'm getting for that question. Let's see. What else? Your other question, what does your current energy reveal about your openness to receiving? Like, are you in a receptive mode? Okay, good question. Good question to ask. Let's see. Spirit, is Mahogany in a receiving mode? Like, where's her current energy when it comes to receptivity? Where's she at? In a general sense, let's see. Just based off of your other reading, it is kind of being worked on. The High Priestess, the Empress, the King of Wands. It's being tested by this person's energy that you asked about. Ten of Pentacles. I would say like you're receptive in a like enough, like you're open enough, but I feel like it's just navigating through trusting spirit and trusting yourself too. That's important. The High Priestess to me is like that, of course, is like this intuitive energy. So I would say like it's more so of a daily practice of you honoring and listening to yourself, but still be present. Like, you're not going to be able to feel through, like, our intuition is sound. It's peaceful, even if it's something that is a tough thing to digest, or it's like a harsh truth. It's something that it just is settled. It doesn't cause confusion. It doesn't make you feel all over the place. So when you're in that state of maybe overanalyzing, overthinking, you can't feel into the situation. But with the Empress, though, I do feel like you are in this place where you know that you deserve good experiences and good things, good connections. So I would say you're receptive, and you're receptive enough, but it's just like Spirit is saying, navigate through this energy by trusting yourself and being present in the situation and connection, because there's something positive that could come of this. Like, this person's energy feels very lively, or it sparks a passion. It influences something in you that feels good. With the Ten of Pentacles, I do feel like there is a desire for something stable here, but Spirit is saying don't get too ahead of yourself. Enjoy the King of Wands energy for what it is. You know, if it's something that you don't resonate with, or doesn't feel good to you, or you're being disrespected, then of course pull your energy away from it. But as far as what I'm seeing, I'm getting like positive energy. It's a positive energy here. There is some, like, Spirit saying don't say that. Okay, I'm not gonna say that. Just know, regardless if it's this person or not, like, you will have a stable relationship. So I don't want to be like, oh, I see, because I was about to say something about, you know, this person, there could be a potential for something stable, but I don't feel led to put that in your ear, even though I just said, I'm like, damn, I shouldn't have said it. But I don't want to build up a false expectation of this person. I feel like there's something about their energy that kind of is like a warm a warm energy, a warm connection, you know, a sunlight, you know, presently in your life, but it doesn't mean that it's always going to stay. So I don't know if that means this person and you are going to end up in a long-term relationship or not, but it does feel like this person's presence is a positive energy. Like, they're a gateway to something stable. If not together, like I said, then the end of it is like there's stability and love for you, regardless, whatever the outcome may be with this person. So, yeah, so that's what I'm seeing, sis. That's what I'm seeing for you. I hope that makes sense. Nova, you need to sit down. Novi. Okay. All right. Excuse me. So hopefully the reading helped you. So let's go ahead and move on. I'm sending much love to you too, sis, by the way. Enjoy your weekend. If it's a 3-day weekend for you, definitely turn up. Safely turn up. Or just relax. Okay, so we're at 2816. I can't see. Okay, 2816. And we're on Lanay. Alexis T is next. And Simone is next. If anybody else is interested, let me know. Okay, so let me see. Lanay, where you at, sis? Okay, Lanay, so you wanted to know, how does this specific person feel about you, and what's up with your dreams about having a baby girl? Pregnancy dreams are always fun to interpret because they're way deeper than what we be thinking sometimes, but I'm gonna save that for, you know, that's your last question. So let's see, how does this person, Spirit, send Mahogany and all parties involved much love and peace, and I clear their energy out. Thank you. Spirit asks for permission to tap into Lanay's energy and her person feel. What do you want her to know about this person's feelings? What does she have permission to know in regards to how this person feels? How does this person feel? How does this person feel? The Hangman, Ten of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Swords, my bad. The King of Cups. Okay, so there was a king, just not the King of Swords. All right. This person feels like they have to work for something here. It's like this person could kind of feel restricted when it comes to some type of actions, efforts. I feel like it's more so of an effort. This person, they could feel like they have the ability, they have like whatever they have at their, how to explain it? Because it feels like this person knows that they have something to bring to the table, you know, something of positivity, or they have the solution to maybe a problem or something that's stressing them out, maybe stressing you out, because they're kind of seeing you as like at this point where they feel a little bit intimidated by like some type of effort being made towards you. Like maybe it's not going to be good enough. They don't know if they're going to be victorious with you, because it's like your energy is at the same time like it's open, but there is this level of kind of like being on guard, and maybe rightfully so. Like you have a reason to be on guard with this person, maybe because this person wants to be more. Girl, I'm sorry, sis, give me 1 second. And let this dog out. Nova. Come on. Food at the door. And my dog, she does not like, she don't like people. At the door. Okay, so let's get back into it. My apologies. Okay, so yeah. I feel like this person, whoever, whether they're the cause of why you're a little bit guarded, or they feel like a little intimidated to, you know, express themselves with you more, or to be more emotionally open. Because this is, I wanted to say, well, I don't want to say for sure specifically that they want to give your heart. I feel like give you their heart, excuse me. I'm not 100% sure about that, because I feel like I just wanted to say this person wants to give their heart. That's all I felt led to say. I didn't feel led to specify like, oh, they want to give their heart to you, but it's like they just want to give their heart. And I feel like to the right person in the right circumstances or situation for them where they feel safe. And in some ways, like maybe this person wants to prove to you that it's safe, you know, with them, or it's safe to trust them, because they feel like they have a lot to offer and a lot to give, but it's like for some reason they're held back by presenting this. And again, it's like maybe they're intimidated by, you know, potentially not sure about how you feel. Let me clarify the Queen of Swords. Excuse me, because that's usually somebody that's like on guard for a reason, like the Magician. They feel like you hold the power in this position. There's something about your energy, again, that's intimidating to them. Like, whatever I have to offer, I know it's good, but is it good enough for this person? Or if, you know, it's like they feel like they have to perform for you. Like, they have to show you something for you to even be interested, or for you to even maybe reconsider if it's like a situation where they had their chance, or they fucked it up or something like that. It's like they feel like they have to perform some magic. Like, I gotta put on my best suit. I gotta like show up in a certain way. You know, I feel that this could be a situation where, yeah, maybe this person missed an opportunity with you, or they did something. Like, it may not be completely like terrible or detrimental, but it's something enough for you to be like, I don't know about you, I'll think about it. Or where they're thinking like, you know, I don't even know for sure. I'm not 100% confident that this person would even give me a chance at all, or just reconsider, you know, reconsider what I have to offer. Yeah, this is, I hope I'm describing this well, because it's giving like this, like they're kind of afraid, like they're kind of burdened. It's like, I know I have the ability to make this effort, or I can give, something of value, but they're like held back by it, and they may be a little burdened by the fact that they can't just openly just do what they want to do or give to this, because again, it's like this intimidation. Like they feel like I need to perform. Like I have to show my best face. I can't, they're kind of scared. Like you gonna bite their head off, or they're just afraid that you're just gonna say no, maybe, or just be opposed to whatever they're bringing. Yeah, so let's go ahead and move on to the second question, because I hope that this makes sense. Okay. So your second question, let me see, was, oh, the dream about the baby girl. Okay, so what's up with your dreams about having a baby girl? Okay, let's see. What's up with that? Let's see. Okay, so when it comes to Lanay's dreams, when it comes to this baby girl, what's the energy surrounding this this dreams? Like, what's up with this dream, Spirit? Can you please give her clear guidance? Or at least what she needs to know. Okay. Okay. Um, the Knight of Swords, Eight of Wands. Definitely a message for you to take from this. The Tower, the Six of Swords, and the Death card. I feel like this is about your energy. Like you are the baby girl. I know that sounds weird. I'm not really getting like a prophetic dream. Like it's a heads up, like, oh, okay, this is going to happen. Not to say that you never will have a baby girl, because that's a possibility, but not that particular. It's almost like the Death card is exactly what I felt like it was going to be about. This is more of a message about you changing and transforming. Babies and dreams typically from only like one, I've heard people say that they envisioned their babies before they had them. In from like me as an example, I definitely had a dream about my daughter before I had her, but I've had dreams about babies before, and I've heard other people like ask about dreams about babies, and it's usually almost most of the time, if it's not a prophetic dream about having a baby or a baby coming into the family, it's about you, like a birthing, something about, it could be an aspect of yourself that is birthing out, or like spirit is encouraging you to have a fresh new perspective on something. So I would pay attention to what the dream was saying. Like outside of the baby girl, what was the circumstances around it? What was the environment like? If there was any other people in the dream, like what were their parts in the dream? What were they saying? Or maybe what their name means. Um, did you see any numbers, any dates? Like this could represent like, I feel this has something to do with a dismantling of an energy, and it's calling you to leave something behind. This could be an aspect of yourself that you're being called to leave behind, or you're being called to leave a certain environment or people in the past. With the Death card, it's like a painful transition. Like when you give birth to something, when you're going through labor pains, all the way up to pushing the baby out, or if you have to have surgery to remove the baby, it's a painful thing. And the recovery process also is painful. It's like the grieving process when you're releasing something or when you're letting it go. So I feel like this is more so about a transformation that you're being called to with yourself. That baby girl represents you. Even if, let's say, it doesn't look like you or something, it represents a part of you. It's like it represents a new energy, but it also represents like some type of painful transition to a new thing or a new energy or a new part of yourself that you're coming into. So, yeah, because the Tower and the Death card, they're both, if I'm not mistaken, Mars energy. Could even be Pluto energy. There's something about that as well. But it's like moving through a transitional period. I hope I'm making sense. Yeah, I feel like it's more so that than anything. It was definitely like a loud message from spirit with the Knight of Swords and the Eight of Wands. Even the Tower. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Okay. All right, sis. I hope that was helpful. I hope that kind of clarifies. But sit with your dream. Like, I don't know if you journaled your dreams surrounding the baby girl, but I would definitely like tap more into it because I feel like it will reveal to you more, if that makes sense. Or in the context of like what you're releasing, what you're moving towards, like that type of thing. Okay. All right, Miss Lanay, I appreciate you. I'm sending you much love. Take care. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe. Okay, so Alexis T, and we are at 4102. Okay, so Alexis, you want to know, will this person respond soon? The specific person. Okay. All right, let's see. Clear out previous energy, spirit, send Lanay, any persons in question, love and peace, to clear their energy. Amen. Ashe. Ask for permission to tap into Alexis' energy and the person whom she's asking about. As far as the energy around this person responding, will they respond soon? Is her question, spirit. Will this person in question respond soon? Ask for permission to tap into their energies, what she needs to know surrounding this. Thank you. The Page of Swords. The Four of Swords. Ooh. Five of Cups tried to fly out. King of Cups came out. You have quite a few cards. Like I can't pull all the cards that's sticking up, but the Knight of Cups, Strength, Justice, and the Three of Pentacles. Let me pick this Five of Cups up real quick. Oof, Jesus. My neck and my back. Okay, Five of Cups. So I feel like it's a possibility that they will. I don't know what you mean by soon, because I don't want to crunch it to that, because our soon is different from spirit's soon. Sometimes it's way sooner than we expect. Sometimes it's not as soon as we would like it to be. So I kind of don't want to lean too much on that, soon. But as far as reaching out, it is a possibility. I feel like this person is kind of like on guard with the Page of Swords. Not really. This person may feel like they need a little bit more time. Like they need to kind of just kind of take the situation, kind of digest it a little bit. I hope I'm explaining this. Let me slow down, because the Page of Swords to me is like, I need to study something a little bit more. I need to feel out should I, should not, or why should I, or what should I say, or how should I do it. It's like this person's putting thought into it, maybe not overthinking or overanalyzing. It just feels more so like this person not wanting to rush before they feel confident. They want to feel confident about their approach or be clear about it. So the Four of Swords to me, it's like they do take this into consideration, and it's a very patient energy. It's a very I'm not going to rush this type of thing, or this person doesn't want to be pushed into responding or saying anything to you, if they so decide to, because I feel like they will. I feel like they will. The Page of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and the King of Cups to me feels like a receptive energy. They will respond. It's just about, how do I explain it? It might be multiple things. They're considering okay, what should I say? Or should I even say anything at all? But I feel like they are going to be in a place where they're more so leaning towards responding to you. So I'm trying my best to explain this, because it feels like it's still up in the air, like the energy's still forming. But I feel like if I had to say with a definite answer, it's leaning more towards they would say something to you. They would respond back. But it seems like it's a patience thing with this person, because the King of Cups and the Five of Cups is maybe they're still kind of butthurt over the situation. The King of Cups and the Five of Cups, yeah, their feelings were involved, And I feel like this person may not want to involve their feelings again, but there's a part of them that does kind of still want to see what's up with you with the Knight of Cups. The Strength card is like they want to make sure that they are in control and that you're not taking, look, what they feel like is like you're not taking the power in the situation or making them feel very vulnerable or in a position where you can affect them. So maybe in the past you did kind of have this effect on this person where they were butthurt by the situation, you know, and that to them it felt like they gave their power to you in that way, because it's like, okay, well, you made me feel some type of way or you hurt me. um I feel like there will be a justice, there will be a fair thing. So like whatever energy you put out, it will be reciprocated. The Three of Pentacles to me does also kind of feel like a strong possibility that this person is going to participate in the exchange with you. In other words, reply back. That is a possibility. Um yeah, because I feel like this person is like still butthurt, but there's still an interest in you. They're just like on the fence about how to approach this, when to approach it, what to say, or should I even do it at all? So it's like they are maybe even watching you too to kind of like feel out your energy, see what's up with you. Or it's like a curiosity to, if we do talk and engage, it's like I do kind of want to know what's going on with her. Like what's been going on, how she feels, what's like, there's still a curiosity with this. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing, sis. Okay, so let me know, follow up with me. But from what it looks like, they're still kind of like up in the air with it, but it seems like they're more leaning towards that. Like it might be more of a desire than not to, respond. All right, so I'm sending much love to you, sis. We'll talk soon. I hope you've been well. So let's go ahead and move on to Miss Simone. Let's see. Timestamp is 47:26. Okay. So Simone, you had a question. Your questions are, how does this person currently feel about you, and will this connection become a relationship? Thank you, sis. I'm okay. Trying not to let this cold, is like a sore throat type of thing, itchy, scratchy throat, but it didn't help that I went out last night and like sung my ass off all loud and shit. But I hope you've been doing well too. Clear out previous energies. Send Alexis and her person of interest love and peace. Thank you. Amen. Ashe. Ask for permission to tap into Simone's energy and the person on her heart as far as how does this person currently feel about her that you want her to know and allow us to see. Spirit, what is it? This person, how do they feel? How does this person feel? Wow, okay. Page of Cups. The Knight of Cups, wow. Eight of Swords, the Sun. Maybe this person is maybe like, so this person has feelings for you that they want to move on. Like it feels kind of like, hey Nina, hey, greetings. Yes, like and share and sub. Thank you, I appreciate it. Only if you genuinely resonate. But I feel like this person is like an initial feelings of like, I'm starting to feel, or it's like, fuck it, I feel in love, or I feel this for this person, I'm just gonna follow through with it. So kind of getting like, it feels like either it's a new feeling of emotion, like I'm starting to feel for somebody, or it's like I'm coming to the state of just being like, I'm going to accept this, fuck it, like I feel in love, I'm going to just follow my heart. I don't care how crazy I look, how crazy I sound. So this person may have come to a place of being receptive to how they feel. Maybe in the past they kind of shut it away, shut it down, or just was like, whatever, I'm not going to show it though. I'm not going to, this feels like an acceptance. Like whether this is like a new realization or I've come into the acceptance of this. That's kind of what I'm getting. Um, they feel like they know for a fact that you're in this space where you don't know where you stand with them. Like, they don't feel like you are clear about where you stand with them. Um, they may even feel like they're not clear where they stand with, like, as far as where you're at with them either. But I'm more so leaning towards, um, this person feels like they have you kind of in a tough spot where you don't know where you stand with each other. Like, okay, obviously you asked the question, will this form into a relationship? Because there's this up in the air energy. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, this person's energy, this is fresh. Like, this is a fresh realization. With the Sun card, it could be like this person is going to make their intentions or their energy, like, if not saying anything to you, then they are going to make it known somehow to you how they feel. And it feels like they feel good about it. I want to clarify this Eight of Swords, though. Ooh, okay, forget it. Four of Swords. Six of Cups, yeah. Knight of Wands. How they acted in the past was fucked up. They've had a moment to, like, kind of sit on this with the Four of Swords and really feel into the past. This person could have mommy issues because this looks like a cathedral. You know, the picture of the Virgin Mary and the baby Jesus, or the Holy Mother and the baby Jesus type of thing. So I feel like this person, their issues predate the women that they've dated, the women they've slept with, flirted with, messed around with, you even, like, this is deeper. It's more something connected to their mother. And I feel the Six of Cups can even speak about their childhood and or also the past with you, their ways of why they're not reliable, why they don't give of their heart, why they play games and shit. This is connected to something deeper for them. And I feel like that could be a realization for them as well. Like, admitting that to themselves or finding me like, oh, aha, I see why I'm the way that I am. Whether the mother was very overbearing and overly protective. And so, like, they shy away from women that are emotionally open and nurturing because it's like, okay, that doesn't feel good to me. I like the chase. I like toxic women. I like that. Or it's like a mother that was the opposite, that was not nurturing, that didn't have time for them, or was always like being hard and rough on them. So it's like, okay, well, I just resent women. I can't stand y'all heifers. Like, fuck y'all. Like, I might feel something for you. I might like you, but I don't want to because it's not safe to do that. So let me just play games and you're not going to get to me like that. You're not going to play games with me. You're not going to build me up just to tear me down. And I feel like it's more so of a fear. So I don't know which side of the coin they fall into this dynamic with their mother, but it's playing out somehow and they realize that. So I would say that it's a positive thing that this person is, coming to terms with certain things and why they do what they do. But it's also a healing thing for them to be like, I do want to open my heart, or I do really love this person. I do really have, a desire to, show up in love or to give to this person, because they know with the Eight of Swords, they put you in that place in your head. Like, it's not things that you just made up, or, they feel like they did play a significant role in kind of putting you in this limbo state mentally and not being completely clear. So let's move on to your second question. Excuse me. I know it was something about a relationship. Let me see. Or a question around that. Let me see. I gotta go back. Come on. Oh no, it's in the chat. What is wrong with me? Will this connection become a relationship? So let's see what the possibility is around this particular question, or this particular person in this connection. Will it turn into a relationship, a stable relationship between the two of you? Let's see. Holy Spirit, Divine Source. Will this connection become a relationship? What is the energy? Okay. Ten of Wands. We have a lot of cards. The Five of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the Moon, the Six of Wands, Nine of Wands, Six of Cups, King of Pentacles. I want to say it's 50-50. because it really depends upon this person's like efforts. So what I mean by that is like with the Ten of Wands, this is going to require them to work through something. This, like, they have their work cut out for them. And what I mean is like this person has like amount of issues that they have not dealt with. It's like they carry, it's like you don't have to make life hard. You know, it's like certain things that we could just easily just let go of and drop or change about ourselves, but we make our lives harder by just being like, I'm not dealing with that. But you carry the weight of it. You're still, you know, your consequences of being that way is more burdensome than actually dealing with it and walking away from a certain aspect of self or whatever it is that this person is like carrying, energetically carrying, or just walking and doing certain things. They have to work through that. And I feel like it's heavy things that they carry, but it's because they refuse to kind of deal with it. And I feel like one of those things stems back to rejection, or stemming back to rejecting themselves of the things that they really want because they feel like maybe they're not good enough for it, or because they've experienced rejection that they've internalized it as, I'm not deserving of, so X, Y, and Z. I'm not going to even play into the idea that I could have something like this or something good, whatever that good thing is. So yeah, it's going to require the both of you to do the work. And it seems like this person has to be humble, and maybe even with you as well. Like, you both may need to be open to like taking divine instruction and not just look for it to just happen on your time or expect a person to be a certain way that you want them to be. It's like you have to have, like, I'm hearing like you have to have God in your relationship to have a successful relationship. You have to have that source of like that divine counsel in your life. Because if you're trying to just lead with your human self has trauma, your human self has fears, it has its own agendas that may not be in alignment with what's good for you and the person that you're in a relationship with or connecting with. So there's something about maybe both of you needing to kind of like be in a more humbling energy with spirit, receptive to spirit, because there's a potential here for growth with the Ace of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles here, the King of Pentacles. But you guys have to work through your fears. It's like you're one and the same. You trigger each other, but you also like relate to each other in a positive way. But again, it's like you may be looking to each other for the clarity and the answers when you should be seeking divine spirit for the clarity and the answers on how to move towards this. Your person is definitely going to have to come down out of their ego. They're very prideful with the Six of Wands. I feel like this is a prideful person, stubborn even. The King of Pentacles, I don't always get that, but for some reason I'm getting like a stubborn energy, very fixed energy person. Yeah, it's going to require them to step out of their comfort zone, step out of their fears, because there's, this sweet energy here between the two of you. I feel like you both feel a connection to each other. You both feel home with each other. You feel safe, when you're in that good vibe, that good energy. But it's this person, how you fall in alignment with this is like, I know that I would want this, but if this connection is not healthy for me or this person is not showing up, then I'm removing myself, because you can't force this to happen. It's like the other person also has to participate, and the way that they participate is doing some type of work, letting something go, working through a fear, working through insecurities, working through that pride and that ego, having a deeper bond or relationship with spirit, so where they're not just making decisions based off of what they want and their ego and what feels right to, at the moment, or the impulsive energy. Like, this is something that needs to be a bit more grounded. This person's energy needs to be more grounded, pretty much. And more action oriented, not passive and just like stagnant, like, oh, this is just the way things are, fuck it, I'm not doing anything, and oh, I'm just gonna be like, because it's giving that like that tough like energy, stagnant, stubborn is the word actually I'm looking for. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it at that, because this was like an interesting reading, to say the least. I hope this was helpful. So I'm sending much love to you, Simone. And I hope you enjoy your weekend. Be safe. I don't know if you're going to be, if it's a 3-day weekend for you or not, but enjoy yourself. I'm going to go ahead and move on. Jennifer, I see you. Okay. So I'm going to add you to the list here. Let me see, Jennifer. Your timestamp is an hour. We're at exactly an hour in 19 seconds. Okay. Right? That does say 60, right? Because I want to make sure I'm not tripping. Okay. So your question is, what is on this person's heart that they're not saying? I'm going to pull tarot first, and I might clarify with my messenger deck. So let's see. Spirit, clear up previous energies. I send love and healing to Simone and her person in question. Love and peace and healing. Thank you. I clear their energies. I will. Thank you. You safe. Jennifer, ask for permission to tap into Jennifer and her person of interest energy. What is this person's desire to say or wish to say to her that they're not saying? Spirit, that you will give us permission to know and to see. That will be of her best interest and highest good to know that she has permission to know and see. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Help me to interpret the messages clear, accurately. Okay, let me see. So you have 10 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Wands. I heard you make it hard for me, and I don't know. I don't feel like it's like a bitchy energy, like you make it hard for me because you're like a bitchy person. You're demanding, you're difficult to deal with. I'm not getting that. Ace of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, the Hermit, the Fool. There's a few things that this person would like to say to you. I feel like it could tie into together the conversation or the message, or it's kind of like different things that they want to like say. So the first thing, like I said, this person feels like you make it difficult. Like you are someone that they feel they don't deserve. Like they're just not good enough for you. Like you deserve far more than what they have to offer. With the 10 of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the 10 of Wands is like they're burdened by this. They feel like they would have to really step their game up. They would have to put in a lot of effort to even be half of what you deserve. Like this may not be anything that you've said to them or anything like that, but this person has made it up in their mind and their heart, and it could very well be true. Like you do deserve more than what they have to offer you. I wouldn't doubt that. But it's like a person that puts that much pressure on themselves. It's like either you know that this person deserves better and you'll fall back, or it's like it could work out, but are you willing to put in the effort, or are you just gonna make excuses and be like, oh, I'm not good enough, you know? With the Ace of Pentacles, like, yeah, like you deserve something of a high value, something that they feel could be like they think about this from a financial perspective as well. Like what you deserve, like, do you deserve to live this good life and this stable life? All, you know, I feel like that's part of it. And also what they can bring to the table is like type of person that you would adore and love and feel safe with, and like holds it down for you emotionally, mentally, spiritually. Like they feel like they have a lot of work to do. Their message to you also is, I don't have it all figured out either. So they could think that you're confused in some kind of way, or you're not sure about where to take things or where this is going with the Two of Swords, the Hermit, and the Fool. Like the direction of this connection may not be clear to you. They feel, but they're wanting to tell you like, I don't have all the answers either. They're kind of still trying to figure out their way with this, navigate through this connection. I'm going to clarify this. Well, actually, let me get my my messenger cards. If I can. Oh, of course. What the hell was that? Probably a whole deck just fell on the floor. Ah, Lord. Okay. Spirit, clear this deck of any previous energies. I ask for clear guidance for Jennifer, in regards to her person in question. What is it that they want to say that they're not saying? What is the messages? Okay. I'm struggling with my shadows, traumas, inner child, etc. Makes sense. Do you miss me? I didn't expect you to have such an impact in my life. So like you triggered some things inside of them. It's not to say that this person didn't already have this inferiority complex, these insecurities, self-doubts. It was there, but maybe they were like kind of playing like their dating field could have been people that were on that level of also like having low self-esteem, or people that they felt like they were more of the breadwinner, or more of the attractive one, or more of the capable one, the smart one, more intelligent than the other person. So they felt confident, or they felt like they could just do the bare minimal, that, oh, I don't have to have, this X, Y, and Z. I don't have to bring anything to the table, really. Just show up with some dick, or just be cute, just be fine, or do nothing, or just have a job, have a car, but mentally I'm not really, that in tune with myself. I don't have, it's like something that they feel they could have just played it safe, just, mediocre connections, like just like on autopilot connections. It's not elevating at all. It just stays where it's at, and it keeps them comfortable. But it's really like their spirit, I would say, like their deeper self is uncomfortable with just being complacent and being just mediocre, in a sense. Like, I shouldn't say mediocre, but just being on autopilot and not elevating, not growing, not expanding as a person. So like you kind of play that role of triggering that, and it's not anything that you have to do to poke it out of them. Other than just being you is enough to trigger, like your presence is enough to trigger this person into like, damn, like this person really has an impact that I wasn't even looking for. It's like, how to explain it? It's like they can't not help but want it, but at the same time, it hurts to want it. It feels like, what was the first message I got? I can't even remember what I heard. It was, I can't remember what I said. You remember probably what I said in the beginning of the reading. And it could be taken as like you're doing something to them that they dislike you for, but it didn't feel that way. It felt like you do something to me that I can't explain. Like, I have to step it up for you. Like, if I really want to be with you, and you push that out of them, but it's not. I feel like if this person was to really like deal with themselves and really work on themselves, they would realize that what you're actually doing is not to trigger them into being a better person, a better man for you, but be a better man or person for themselves. Like, it's like a person that you come in contact with. It could be like a person that is completely platonic, or an associate, where this person is successful, they doing it, like they're confident, they're going after their dreams, and it can make you feel intimidated. It could either make you feel intimidated, like, oh, I ain't shit, or be jealous, or it can trigger you to be like, that's going to inspire me to step my game up. So it's not about being in a competition and being better than that person, but it's more, I can take it in the positive and be like, that's meant to, this person is a catalyst, even if it's for that moment. If it's a stranger that you come across online, or you read somebody's story or whatever, or hear someone's story, and you can be triggered, you can be jealous, you can feel inadequate, or you could say, this is going to motivate me. Like, that's what I get from this. Like, if this person really looked at themselves and internalized this, turned the mirror back towards themselves, they would see that this is actually a trigger to better themselves, like get out of that complacent energy. And in love, like if they really want to experience a healthy relationship, they're going to have to do some work here. And I feel like that's what they would want to tell you. Probably not that much in depth, because that would require them to like really go deep with themselves a little bit more. Because I feel like on the surface of things, this person's like, I don't have it figured out either. I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't feel like I'm good enough for you. I feel like you deserve so much more than what I could give you. Like, I want to, like, I would love to, And I feel like a part of me, I feel like I have the ability to, but it's just like I don't feel confident in that so much. So that's what I'm seeing with that. The best way that I can interpret that message. I don't know what cards fell on the floor. It's just so annoying because I be minding my black folks business and cards just be falling on the floor and shit. Yeah, so that's what I'm seeing, Jennifer. I don't know if there's any. Make sure there's no more submissions, because if not, we're just gonna shut this thing down for the night. Okay. All right. Actually, I think I'm gonna shut the list down. List is closed. Okay, so the list is closed, y'all. All right, so let's do our raffle. So I'm going to go in the exact order as the numbers of all the names on the list. So I'm going to do a number generator 1 through 6, because that's the number of people I have on the list is 6 people. So let me get my number generator out. We shall see. Okay. So I'm going to use Google, because Google is sometimes our friend, sometimes it is not our friend. Okay, so 1 through 6. I'm going to use my little baby iPhone. So hopefully y'all can see. Okay, so right now, let's generate it. Person number 5. Whoever person number 5 is on the list. Let's see. I got to go back to the live. Person number 5. Simone. Simone is the winner. Simone. Simone, you did that good. Okay, so all right, Simone, you are person number 5. You are the winner. So congratulations, sis, on your win. You can email me whatever love read you want to go a little more in depth in your situational. That's fine. That's, good. So yeah, I hope this reading resonates. All the readings I done for y'all, like whoever, I hope this resonates. And I'm sending much love to each and every one of you, and I appreciate y'all. Okay. Thank you so much. You guys have been excellent. Thank you so much. Wait, hold on. I gotta generate these numbers better. I suck at it. But yeah, that's your reading. Much love, everybody. Y'all be blessed, be safe. We'll talk soon. Take care. Peace.